All right, welcome to Smokey Reaction, your boy Journalist, and on this one we are back for some more PenGame rap battles. This is going to be TAPPED24 versus Domi Dusk. I tried to do it on the live stream on the day, but if you all should know, the live stream was terrible. I don't know who's running the operation when it comes to live over there, but he don't need a job no more. That's all I know. That said, though, we're finally able to do the early access battles. If you're watching it on Patreon, shout out to you, because without folks like you, I'm not able to do what I'm doing. But if you're watching this on YouTube, all you got to do is sign up for £1, and then you get the commentary, plus you get the battle. It's a good deal. That's all I know. That said, though, thank you for joining me. Please do hit that like, subscribe. Patreon and PayPal are in the description. Also, my band just dropped a banger of an album, best hip-hop album you're going to get this summer. Please check the description of this video when it's on YouTube. And if it's on Bandcamp, it's pinned on, on Patreon. It's pinned as the first post that you go to the main page when you go on Patreon. So go check it out. Please support the band. If you can't pay for it, just listen to it and just vibe out. That said, let's get into this battle, see what we got.
Ain't a bad man get hung like.
Make some noise for Domi Dusk. No filming the battles, please. I want good energy, though. Good energy. Ish, ready?
Can you not hear me, yeah? Alright, cool.
Ish, don't fuck up.
A bit higher, Ish, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Look. I watched the first battle on here and I thought I had shit in my earmarks and must stop. PenGame just get anyone now. They found this guy sleeping under the bus stop.
This was what I was talking about with him needing to be on flow, or on beat better. It ain't perfect, but it's in pocket. And because it's in pocket, it's even more digestible. So now the joke should hit a lot harder.
I had shit in my earmarks. Look. I watched the first battle on here and I thought I had shit in my earmarks and must stop. PenGame just get anyone now. They found this guy sleeping under the bus stop. Wipe the crust out your dirty eyes. I can't tell if you're 12 or 35. And I ain't even licensed to kill, but I get a new drive when I murk these guys. Can't be making a fool of me. I seen that you wear tinfoil jewelry. I'ma kill this brute so brutally. There ain't shit to say in your eulogy, cause you're stupid, G. How you go running your gums and half your teeth are rotten? This ain't Lord of the Mics, but Lord of the Rings. Cause the bastards looking like Gollum. Tap. You look like a rat. You left your estate dressed looking like that. You're a twat. You get took for a cat. It makes sense you are what you eat. In fact, and you're daft. You call yourself tapped. Go turn on the tap and have a bath. Don't tell me you don't snort lines. You do so much, look like you're snorting paragraphs. You're a guy that we hardly know. You like raps and I don't mean Marnie's flows. Only thing hard about you is coke. You're a joke that even your Marge disowned. Should've stayed in the back like Vardio.
I gotta ask it, because you know I'm petty and I'm messy. Is it verified, or we know that this nigga sniffing that yowder? Do we know this, or it's just banter? Either way, I don't really give a fuck, but I have to ask the question. So when I am asked later upon reflection, and I've called it the battle one way or another, I could be like, oh, like, I know, yeah, you wasn't lying.
You're a Snorlax, that's why you can't evolve. You take shrooms cause they make you feel super like
It's me, Mario.
You dickhead, you look like the result of incest. I bet your sister's yeast infected. PenGame said they were bringing in talent and you were the guy that we least expected. You're not respected, you're a little method. And you got heroin be injected. It's tried giving this brother the reload and he just started sniffing the test it. How can I lose to a crackhead? You're a little smackhead, you're a little nitbag. And you got bad breath, so like a piss rag and a new
I've not heard Nitbag before. That's an original one.
Can I lose to a crackhead? You're a little smackhead.
It's an original to me. You guys might have heard it, but it's original to me.
You're a little nitbag and you got bad breath, so like a best there. How can I lose to a crackhead? You're a little smackhead. You're a little nitbag and you got bad breath, so like a piss rag and a new jacket looks like a bin bag. You ain't bin bag, you are the reason kids should be finishing school. London has got 32 boroughs and somehow you've been living in ooh. You little homeless tramp. Change your socks cause it's smelling no rank. This guy came here trying to be dark.
Alright, so this is what you should have did in this moment.
Reason kids should be finishing school. London has got
London's got 32 bills and you've been living in like saying in that onomatopoeia soundscape that you created in that moment. Granted, I don't know how well wills are gonna work on this day, but that's how you cultivate a will right there. Because the way you landed that one, you had something there. This is where I call them orphan bars, where concepts and really good ideas kind of they get left behind because people try and be too flashy sometimes and like outright what they're doing in the moment instead of just being like, I should probably lean in on that. And that comes from knowing your voice as a writer, but also understanding what you're trying to achieve in the moment. And when you start to have more of a prescient understanding of what you're doing when you're writing your bars and how it will affect and play in the room, which comes from time and also just like doing it. So this is where like I hear this and I'm just like, that's an orphan bar, because you should have stayed in that one, because like with your accent and how it's coming across, that would have really worked. Like you should have stayed in that moment, because like we get that and then you just go somewhere else.
Jacket looks like a bin bag. You ain't been back, you are the reason kids should be finishing school. London has got 32 boroughs and somehow you've been living in ooh, you little homeless tramp. Change your socks cause it's smelling no rank. This guy came here trying to be dark and then Dusk told him to dank. Fuck with me, don't think that you can. I'll shing take off your neck with a knack. I ain't on about Zen, but it's gonna get long in hair if I bring out the length for a man. About TAPPED24, change your name to Crap24, change your name to Whack24. We don't wanna hear this guy rap anymore. About TAPPED24, change your name to Trash24. We are in 2025.
Miss, could you at least act like you're an impartial party, my brother? Just fake it a little bit. Nigga out here hitting the scam thumbs down. Miss, supposed to be better than this. I know we backing the homie, but like, can we not be impartial parties until we hear the entire match?
Should I left this guy back in 24? Change your name to Trash24. We are in 2025. Should I left this guy back in 24? Yeah.
It's not his best round ever, but it's probably one of his better flowed rounds. There was some sloppiness towards the end, but like overall, for what I've seen from Domi, it's like a 7.9, 8.2. I give it to him. I give it to you, my boy. These are the baby steps in progression I want to see you taking to get forward in what you can do, because you could be cold as shit. Very comedic. And your concepts are quite strong as well. So it's like just patterning up in certain places will really have you being like, it's a real demon you could be out there. I don't know what the fuck Kusha got on. She looked like she about to read a tarot card reading or some shit. Like, Shorty coming up talking to me, talking about, I'm a Libra. You seem like you're a Scorpio. We are perfectly aligned. What the fuck does Shorty have on? Fuck. That's a crazy outfit. She looks like a swashbuckler. Shorty about to go turn into a pirate.
Taps, what you say? What you gonna say about that, man?
Ready, still.
Ready,
Run
yeah?
that. Make sure my levels are high. Go.
That next I'm on smoke.
I turn his mic up.
Yeah, turn up my level. Yeah, that's pattern still.
Footballer.
But then again, I can't lie, I'm not mad necessarily that I'm not in it. I'm more disappointed, but at the same time, bro, if he's in there, I guess they've chosen him for a reason, innit? For a reason.
Shut up, you little crybaby. Oh, I'm not in the tournament. Are you? Fine, because you're not in the tournament. That's dark.
Shut up, little baby.
I just posted.
I just realized, yeah, sorry, Jacob. I did this battle first. It literally clicked in my brain that you asked me to do the offbeats first.
Did you know that you never got picked for the tourney? Cause Georgia and Margs me are rubbish. Take your soul when it's Calabar, Sembon, Zachariah, Domi's a flower that petals won't flourish. Domi's a cowardly dog when I step in his face, he ain't got no courage. One bang to his face as Domi was shaking, looking like he's doing up Daniel's courage. Why your family, friends, all uncles? Why does your aunt want hair like Rapunzel? Why do your cousins all have? Your dad used to act like George in the jungle. I'll shave man's head and give him a buzz like Bumble.
Oh, you niggas, boy. Y'all love to dance on this line. Y'all love that line of just, it's casually racist, but it's dark as well. Jesus Christ. Like, y'all love that line, babe.
Your dad used to act like George in the jungle. I'll shave man's head and give him a buzz like Bumble. That's you and Miss Bochi twinning. Oh shit, it was chemo. Let's shave man's head and give him a buzz like Bumble. That's you and Miss Bochi twinning. Oh shit.
I don't know who the person he's talking about is twinning, but that's rude how he ends that. Jesus Christ.
I'll shave man's head and give him a buzz like Bumble. That's you and Miss Bochi twinning. Oh shit, it was chemo. Let man hum one vibe. I smile. Let me borrow your ex or bully. I'll rock this star in a game, that's bully. Tap this dark and evade this bully in the day and night just like Kid Cudi. How could you hate that bully? I Domi, I got a question. Is he a dad? You look like bully, bully. Everyone knows I'm a bully. Slap man, put him in a black van bully. I'll slap man out of his do-rag, I'll slap man out of his hoodie. Yo, what's goody? Don't come back to your clean at your gaff. There's Jonathan on the side of your couch. Cause Domi's aggressive, he slaps his mum. That's if you don't like the amount, that's time. Time for you to wash, cause you stink like 2 dogs pooing lots. After this battle you lose your job, cause it's the 4th time you're losing, Don. Time.
I'll say there's ruder sections of what Tapped is doing, but his overall construction of the round is still not as tight as it needs to be. So I could give this one to Domi, but I currently need to see what we're going to get from both of these people, because this is still very early for Tapped's, we'll say, release battle. So I don't know what he's actually really done. And then this is the first round I've really seen. Like, Domi can ride the beat properly, so it's working. But, like, is it enough to win? So I can't really call it quite yet. But I will say that Tapped had a couple that fucking chemo bar is fucking rude, man. Like, if you're actually talking about somebody I know, that's rude as shit. Casual racism doesn't really get me, because it's like low-hanging fruit, and it wasn't the most creative. You just said his dad act like the man off of George in the Jungle. It's like, I ain't really doing too much. Or Curious George, one of the two, I can't remember. It's a George in there that's supposed to be ape-like or monkey-like, whatever. So, like, it's not that rude, because it's basic. It's basic. But it was an all right first round. I'm glad I actually waited as well, because Tapped's first round, I got like 30% of it when it was on the live stream, and maybe 60% of Domi's. So that's why I said it's just not fair. So I waited. I stopped after the first round, and then now we're not seeing anything else yet.
That felt short. All right, listen. It's all right. Hey, don't forget to watch the Cold War tournament.
All right. Look, did you know that this guy's tapped? Probably did, cause that's his name. But more time he's an actual fool, cause he thinks that it's cool to be acting strange. You've got a terrible odor, needed deodorant, only attracts you stained. First time he tried to chat to me.
Can we stop this as well? Well, I don't actually know if it's true, because I'm never around any of these people. But, like, everybody's always talking about how somebody smells when you guys are cursing each other. Like, and I'm grown as fuck. I've been wearing cologne and shit for time. Like, since Axe hit the market, I've been putting some shit on my body. Since Bod hit the market, I've been putting something on my body. Like, my personal aroma, you got me fucked up. So I just assume the rest of the world works like this, unless I'm going to a club. You niggas in the club, like, some of you niggas are violators. Be smelling like a patch of onions. Ridiculous. Some of you girls as well be smelling. Boy, pretty privilege is a motherfucker when you smell a girl. Like, Jesus, she too fine to smell like this. The fuck that happened? Not my point, though. My point being is, can we either stop this, or do these niggas really be stanking? I don't know. I have to ask, because everybody has a line about how somebody stinks. And I'm just like, this is the most juvenile curse.
Strange, you've got a terrible odor, needed deodorant, only attracts you stained. First time he tried to chat to me, I just told him, listen, I don't have change. One knock on your head would echo, I know that you don't have brains. You're facing an African here, you could get hit with a spear like...
That's such an African bar. One knock on your head, you hear an echo, I know you don't have brains. It's a bar, but it's such an African fucking parable.
Roman red would echo, I know that you don't have me, I just told him, listen, I don't have change. One knock on your head would echo, I know that you don't have brains. You're facing an African here, you could get hit with a spear like Roman Reigns. You got a mum that's so ashamed of a fully grown man with a manky smell. You're so ugly, you ain't gotta hang your pictures, they would just hang themselves. And your ringtone calls out help, your own phone don't wanna be picked. Still feel bad for your man, you're ashamed of a fully grown man with a manky. You could get hit with a spear like Roman Reigns. You got a mum that's so ashamed of a fully grown man with a manky smell. You're so ugly, you ain't gotta hang your pictures, they would just hang themselves. And your ringtone calls out help, your own phone don't wanna be picked. Still feel bad for your mum, cause I blocked the sunshine like I'm a solar eclipse. And oh, do you look like Santa's elf? Even he wouldn't roll to your bits. If he came down for your chimney and saw you, he would say ho ho holy shit. I'll split your bean like cacao. It can get dark when I make him black out. Proper, then away with your life, take him to the fight like I'm baiting like cacao. It can get dark when I make him black out. Proper, then away with your life, take him to the fight like I'm baiting.
Did you pull out of the lyric here, or did they edit it? I can't really tell. It feels like you pulled out the lyric, but it also sounds like an edit.
Like cacao, it can get down for your chimney and saw you, he would say ho ho holy shit. I'll split your bean like cacao, it can get dark when I make him blackout. Proper, then away with your life, take him to the fight like I'm baiting a crack house. Better play your position, I ain't in submission, but I'm still trying to get tapped out. I got a gun that likes to have sex with men, this trigger will blow your back out. You're not no relevant dude, you will get hot if I start peppering you like pepper and stew. You'll burn inside this fire, finish the devil in you. Mugs, I've got one question for you, who looks like they would do better in school? I just took your whole waist man style and I still look 10 times better than you. But
them glasses look kind of nice, nigga. You just flipping them glasses off like that, like you don't really care. This nigga out here, this nigga rich, got the diamonds around his neck with the gold, flipping out some glasses. This nigga Domi, a rich posh schoolboy out here faking as a battle rapper. The way he throwing these props.
would do better in school. I just took your whole waist man style and I still look 10 times better than you. But I still don't wanna be tapped. I ain't an iPad, I ain't a tablet, I ain't the guy that you wanna try and ramp with. I got standards, and I know you don't, cause I seen them guys that you hang with and they look filthy, they don't look clean. About 6 men, but between you all, you look like you have one GCSE. About TAPPED24, change your name to Crap24. We don't wanna hear this guy rap anymore. We'll bang, we'll fracture your jaw, get smacked on the floor for this guy. I have no remorse, so you will get tapped, no applause. We already know this guy was dead, so I'm sending him back to the morgue. Time.
It's just there's in certain sections where you're using one too many words for the bars that you're trying to get out. So there's some self-editing that could happen, which because that self-editing's not happening, the flow's getting a little sloppy. But the overall content is really getting good. Like the content is good, your delivery is good. It's just your delivery is not where it should be because there's one too many words. So you're delivering your shit how you've written it, but your flow could be a lot tighter to the beat and you could find a lot better pocket if you were able to take out a couple of words here. Like you could definitely take out a word or two and still get the same lyric off. But that just comes from just seeing, you gotta watch your game tape back, mate. I was watching was it Four Kings? I was watching the Four Kings documentary with what is his name? Frank Bruno, Connor Ben, Chris Eubanks, and Lennox Lewis. And that nigga Eubanks was like, you gotta do your winning, you gotta do your losing. And like that shit hit home to me because it's true. Because like without doing all my losing, I wouldn't understand how to win. And now that I've won, I understand why I've lost. And I continue to win and lose all the fucking time. So it's something that you just have to kind of go through. And through that, you kind of develop, for not lack of a better term, best term I have for it, because when my brain's quite like sports referencey, that you got to have game footage to be able to look back on. And unless you have this game footage, you can't look at your wins, you can't look at your losses. But if you continue to make this and you actually are self-aware, you'll see the spots that you know that you can clean up for the next time. And that's really what you got to do. Because overall, what is his name? TAPPED24, he's got a cleaner flow. But that's just because his rap style is completely different from your rap style. But with having that cleaner flow, he's able to get off certain concepts that probably would not work if they were done in your flow. So this is where it's like, it's really like a styles thing right now.
What was his rounds though? That's 1 minute, that's 1 minute 30, fam.
I ain't counting.
Ain't it 130? Yeah, no?
Round 2, it's on you, Tap.
Oh boy. Narnia boy, come out the closet. This guy cannot beef me, G. Protect your youth, he likes to watch.
Shut the fuck up. Never heard that used. Narnia boy, come out the closet is crazy.
Narnia boy, come out the closet. This guy cannot beef me, G. Protect your youth, he likes to watch porn. He likes to see BBC. In his browser there's horrible history. He's someone out dumping ground. He came from Ghana to here is a mystery. You should have been lost, not found. I bet your do-rag stinks so you take it off. You got puddles, not waves. 8 man stuck in a 2-bed flat, all sharing a box of cribs and Hanes. One called Kofi, one called Kwame, one called Kwaku, one called Dave, one called Kojo, one called Kwasi, one called Kobe, and mum's name's Jane. She didn't come here in a plane, she came in a boat, what a shame, with her head all shaved. She's like, give me a visa, my son's 14, but 6 of it's easier. Dusk, you're not me, you're 6 foot Ghanaian donkey. I know your dad 6 foot in the ground and every Sunday your mum wears a... You can get wrapped here, Taliban. You pull plant. Honey, your dad sits foot in the ground, and every Sunday your mum wears a. You can get wrapped here.
I don't know what's it called.
Port Ghanaian donkey. Honey, your dad sits foot in the ground, and every Sunday your mum wears a.
Something rhymes with donkey, but in his accent. It's not monkey, is it? After what's the word that we're all supposed to know that he's saying that I don't know.
You're 6 foot Ghanaian donkey. Honey, your dad sits foot in the ground, and every Sunday your mum wears a. You can get wrapped here, Taliban. You pull plantain out of your trousers and put it in Fenji's face while batting man. Stop with the gay antics, it's very bad. They want a big pun. Well, his mother's built like big pun, no pun intended. Your mum's a big one. I need a forklift to do a hit run. You ain't a bad man, get hung like hangman. Like when your dad's mad, you get the backhand. Like when that guy died, you got the handbag. The beats get passed up from the granddad.
Jacket.
It's literally what I just said. Because his flow is so tight to the beat, he could get shit off that like Domi would be able to get off as well. But because Domi's flow is either outpacing the beat sometimes, or he's got one too many words that don't allow it to kind of sit in that sweet spot of the beat, that's where it's just like the cleanliness of Tapp's rounds are where you're possibly going to lose this battle. But the darkness of his shit plus cleanliness is where it's rude. However, Tap, I gotta tell you, for the rest of the niggas that do these reactions, that the casual racism bars, that shit work for them, man. For me, I'm not saying niggas need to construct rounds for me. It's just more so the shit I be trying to tell y'all will make it to where when you go against somebody that's using most of the tropes that you guys use and listen to the shit I'm saying and you don't fall into these tropes, you will sky these people because all they're doing is leaning on shit that is like, it's a handicap. It makes it easy to get through a round. It's quite fillery. So when you're not leaning on filler, you're not leaning on like low-hanging fruit, you can come up with some shit that's so rude. This is why I really enjoy what Candy does, because that nigga he ain't doing nothing that's fucking cliche. Outside of, I will say whatever the fuck I want. That's the cliche. And then he just does whatever he wants and says the craziest shit. Like, it's just, that shit might work for other folks, but it might not work for me. So the rounds aren't as dark as they present to others. It's more so what I'm saying. Because you're out rapping this nigga right now, but you're not being that dark, is what I'm saying.
Jacket.
That was a flow. That was a flow wheel as well. The flow was so tight on the beat that he got the wheel from the flow. But also, final note for you, Tap. Don't stop until you hear Mars Jacket or Ish pulls the beat. You put yourself in a very dangerous position. Stop rapping on the mic because you know you got the room on your side. That's not smart. You end up a lot of these niggas thought they had a wheel and didn't get the wheel, and then you have to catch your verse or you lose the rest of your round.
Early access to that little beat.
Murder.
He's racist as well.
Narnia boy.
Jesus.
Murder.
He's racist as well.
Narnia boy, come out the closet. This guy cannot beef me, G. Protect your youths, he likes to.
Man missed the drop. That's off beat. How does he catch it and save it?
Narnia boy, come out the closet. This guy cannot beef me, G. Protect your youths, he likes to watch porn. He likes to see BBC. In his browser, there's horrible history. He's someone out dumping ground. He came from Ghana to here is a mystery. Should have been lost, not found. I bet your do-rag stinks when you take it off. You got puddles, not waves. 8 man stuck in a 2-bed flat, all sharing a box of craves and Hanes. One called Kobe, one called Kwame, one called Kwaku, one called Dave, one called Kojo, one called Kwasi, one called Kofi, and mum's name's Jane. She didn't come here in a plane, she came in a boat, what a shame, with her head all shaved. She's like, give me a visa, my son's 14, but 6 if it's easier. Dusk, you are not me, you're a 6 foot Ghanaian donkey. I know your dad 6 foot in the ground, and every Sunday your mum wears a. You can get wrapped in Taliban, you pull plantain out of your trousers and put it in Fenji's face while batting man. Stop with their gay antics, it's very bad. They want a big pun. Well, his mother's built like big pun, no pun intended. Your mum's a big one, I need a forklift to do a hit run. You ain't a bad man, get hung like hangman. Like when your dad's mad, you get the backhand. Like when that guy died, you got the handbag. The beats get passed on from your granddad. Time.
Presence and flow is where Tapped is winning. I tell you, if you want to get dark, I would highly recommend on a predominantly black platform and art form that the casual racism towards immigration and black folks be mitigated. because you are going to cultivate a fan base that you yourself will not enjoy having participate in your comment sections or to be around. Because outside of you just trying to be dark and around, I know you ain't really on that type of time. You're not an EDL member. But the EDL niggas is about to eat this niggas rounds up right now. They're out in droves. I promise you. I promise you.
Let's go.
I can call it 1-1 right now. I could call it second round, tap. First round, I give Domi. But that's just only because his first round just didn't really have as much rudeness in it. That cancer bar is still in my nugget. That's fucked up. But this second round, he's got the names. He's got the fucking what this nigga say? My son's 14, but he's 6. If it's easier, it's crazy. It's rude. It's rude. But I call it 1-1 so far. Let's see what this third round gonna be.
Fine, Apple Music. Fine, Apple. Final.
All right. You see, I'm tired of clashing these bad man wannabes. How's your name? TAPPED24. If I show you tap, this will end up horribly. You're an idiot. If I killed a guy like you, this will end up horribly. Cause I've seen your birth certificate and it look just like an apology. You're not on it, you not want it. A pulp is what you get beaten to. You need Smokey, stink of feces.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand what the fuck that means, but it sounds fucked up. To see a nigga birth certificate and it looks like an apology. What does that even mean? It sound hard though. I sound provocative as shit. I don't understand it though, but that shit sound hard.
If I killed a guy like you, this will end up horribly. Cause I've seen your birth certificate and it look just like an apology. You're not on it, you not want it. A pulp is what you get beaten to. You need Smokey, stink of just like a...
I don't know what it means, but it's just on a rude.
And it look just like an apology. You're not on it, you not want it. A pulp is what you get beaten to. You need Smokey, stink of feces. You got the whole place smelling of pee and poo. You need to fix them teeth, by the way, they are not straight. LGBTQ. I would have said, let's get bitches together.
That's one of those, that nigga Jack could be making those how did it not get a will videos. That nigga need to get his teeth straight. That nigga need to get his teeth fixed. They not straight. LGBTQ. That's a bar. That's a clever one. This what I'm saying. If this nigga could learn how to rap on beat, like how tap, or like how people are traditionally expected to rap on beat, my niggas would be flying.
You need to fix them teeth, by the way, they are not Smokey, stink of feces. You got the whole place smelling of pee and poo. You need to fix them teeth, by the way, they are not straight. LGBTQ. I would have said, let's get bitches together, but I can't get no bitches with you, but
That's Ginger Jesus giving out a miracle. Like, you was getting to where you deserved the punch, but that nigga took the mic before. Let's see if I'm correct. Because when he wheels this and comes back, what happens after he says, I can't get bitches with you? Where do we go from there? We're saying, let's get bitches together, but I can't get bitches with you.
You see, I'm tired of clashing these bad wannabes. How's your name? TAPPED24. If I show you tap, this will end up horribly. You're an idiot. If I killed a guy like you, it will boost the economy. Cause I've seen your birth certificate and it look just like an apology. You're not on it, you don't want it. A pulp is what you get beaten to. You need Smokey, stink of feces. Got the whole place smelling of pee and poo. You need to fix them teeth, by the way, they're not straight. LGBTQ. Would have said, let's get bitches together, but I can't get no bitches with you. But you look like shit on my shoe. I'll piss in your sink and spit in your food. R.I.P. I'll rip him in two. Get split like the build and bill him in Zeus. One strike will kill him, I'm feeling like Zeus. So we'll have your blood spilling like soup. Jumped on the mic, I'm a basketball guy, so I'll hope you pass to the sky, alley-oop. Fork and knife in my hand, I'm really...
In America, that he can get the will. He can get the will. In America, that bar goes off. Alley-oops, niggas don't even understand that really. Like, unless you watch basketball, that's the only like sport with an alley-oop, like variant or possibility. So like, niggas ain't really watching basketball like that. Clearly, because like it's not the craziest alley-oop bar I've heard, but it lands and completes the section where he does deserve the will.
Guys, so I'll hope you pass to the sky, alley-oop. Fork and knife in my hand, I'm really a killer. You know, I gotta give thanks to the chef, but I'm making a mess when I'm eating dinner. I got a build just like King Kong and a shotgun like Godzilla, but trigger. Call me a monkey if you want, but 100 man can't kill a gorilla. You ain't even eating right, I'm dishing out licks like beans and rice. With those shit glasses over your eyes, you look like you're one of the 3 blind mice. And you view me as a death wish, I fuck like one of the people I slept with. Wanna diss me cause I got 3 blind blind mice. And you view me as a death wish. I fuck like all of the people I slept with. When they diss me cause I come from Ghana.
What?
And you view me as a death wish. I fuck like all of the people I slept with.
I fuck like all the people that I slept with? Lost, my brother, my dear brother. Please come to my comment section. Or when you see this, send me something on Discord. My brother, what the fuck did you say right here at 13 minutes and 36 seconds?
Like you're one of the three blind mice. And you view me as a death wish. I fuck like all of the people I slept with. When they diss me cause I come from Ghana. Rhubarb shit in your English breakfast.
Will. That's how you stand on business. But this nigga has dragged you out to in his arena. This is where, when I say the casual racism shit, this is how much this nigga knows the casual racism is going to be used. He said something about getting called the monkey before this nigga even did his rounds. So he knows this shit is coming. Then he's talking about fucking Ghana and I'll shit in your English breakfast. However, you must understand that you are now swimming in the waters they wanted you to swim in. You're participating and replying to the casual racism. This is where it has worked, but you are also rebuttaling it at the same time. So both parties here, in their usage of what they're trying to do, are executing perfectly. But I would just implore you, don't feed into the shit. It's not necessary. But that was a good fucking response. I shit in your English breakfast.
You look like you're one of the three blind mice. And you view me as a death wish. I fuck like all of the people I slept with. When they diss me cause I come from Ghana. Rhubarb shit in your English breakfast. You make me laugh, you're joking. Vaccine lost to a guy that choked these wax. So why the fuck would you try bringing him back, you hopeless twat? I'm done clashing beginners, so this is a bogus match. And although we are both sinners, we're not the same guy like Smoke and Stack. Did you know that I'm from Ghana? Born right here but raised in Ghana. This guy ain't from Ghana, he's from round the corner. So they slept on the floor and I'm proud to be claiming Ghana. For your country though, I've been feeling bad. Don't know why you're not claiming it, so I came in here to bring in your flag. Time.
Solid 3-round performance. First and third, I feel like are your tightest. Your second round is calm. Like, it's good, but like it was a little sloppy in some bits. But your first and your third, my nigga, great improvements. Great fucking improvements.
Say. You get live piece.
To write more bars than that, fam.
I know, Tapped is on you.
Let's go. To write more bars than that, fam. I'm still winning.
All right. So don't ever fucking do that shit again. Don't tell us that we're about to get less bars. Because now I know your round's not as long as this nigga's. Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? Don't tell us shit. Like, just rap your rounds. And then also, is what happened to Fendry? Is it Fendry? Nah. It's that nigga JM. That nigga didn't write enough bars for that nigga Driz and Wrexham and ended up losing because he just didn't have enough bars. So the round he did have, though it was good, I still got an extra 30 seconds of this nigga getting punched on each round. So it just didn't help. They're like, yeah, you got a good round, my nigga, but like, you ain't really responding in the volume you need to make the round equal. Are you about to lose because of this? I don't know.
In talk.
Let's see.
Today I leave with an M charge. This what happens when I wage war, and he didn't follow my lead. So it became orcs. You try to run off and I wage war, and he didn't follow my lead. So it became orcs. You try to run off from the plug, him and his dad gonna chill in the same morgue. This smoke gives a man cancer, so why the fuck's he even on stage 4? There's nothing here that I hate more. The fact that your forehead's massive. One time you nodded your head, they extended.
I felt it a little. That once because his accent spun me for a minute. I was like, he became orcs. Like, what the fuck is he saying? He became ox. Like, awkward. Okay. Became ox. I don't have a fucking English accent, nigga. Ox just sounds like I'm saying like an ox, like an animal or some shit.
Alright, quiet. Let's go again.
He was cooking. I get to you, nigga. He was cooking.
Again, let's go again.
I have to refill this cup, though. Shit, that little buffalo vodka hitting that little wheatgrass shit. That shit hitting kind of hard.
That's crazy.
Today I leave with an M charge. This what happens when I wage war and he didn't follow my lead.
Also, nigga, stop performing. Talk to this nigga. Fuck you looking at the people for, nigga. Talk to you. Ain't got sunglasses on. You can stare this nigga dead in his soul. That nigga staring you down and you talking to the crowd. Nigga, we here to have you talk to that nigga. Remember this in the future. Look at your opponent, please. Especially when you coming out with a round like this. Like, nigga, imagine telling a nigga to his face, today I came here, I'm gonna leave with an M charge. This would look like wage war. He didn't want to follow my lead. That's what it came ox. Something and something to that, and it's in the same morgue. You robbed yourself of a performative element that would have made this round even crazier, is all I'm saying.
Today I leave with an M charge. This what happens when I wage war and he didn't follow my lead. Said became orcs. You try to run off from the plug, him and his dad gonna chill in the same morgue. This smoke gives a man cancer, so why the fuck's he even on stage 4? There's nothing here that I hate more. The fact that your forehead's massive. One time you nodded your head, it extended far and it nearly hit passive. It's not my fault, your forehead's mad, but that's not my fault. It's not my fault. Amber, your face is fucked and it looks like it's smothered in acid. It's not my fault. Catch Dom while he's on the date. Domi likes girls that dominate. I can't dominate. Verbal abuse won't tolerate. You can get man gone on his way. You don't go to the gym, it's all pounded yam and food fat. Alright, he's bigger than me, but you can smoke between ones. Check that.
Wasted the bar on Anbu, had to stumble, and the round is too short. You had a heater though. You had a heater. You rap for another 30 seconds, you win. Easy. I was leaning on being able to want to give it to you as well. The round's just too short, mate. Like, not even if I don't care about the Anbu thing and the stumble. Say I take those completely out and they don't matter. The round's just too short. Like, the output this nigga put in his third round plus his first round, shit. Some people might even like his second round. I'm just saying how I heard it. After hearing it all, I go first round goes to Domi. Third round goes to Domi. And third round goes to Domi more for putting out a quality round, but also the length of his round. Because by the time that you do the whole too mad thing, that's when you get another wheel, and then you rap for another 15 seconds after that. Like, at least, it's just too short of a round, mate. Like, it's better to be over-prepared than to under-prepare and need that shit. And this is where I don't know what you niggas is getting booked for, what the understanding and the contractual agreement was, minute and a half. I would just implore you all, minute and a half rounds minimums. Unless they asking for 3 minutes, minute and a half rounds minimum. Because if they cut you off and you really cooking, you just look like a nigga that's overly hungry and ready to war your opponent. But if you get cut off early, you just look like a nigga that didn't prepare. Like, and that just, I'd rather look overly hungry than underprepared. So that's the best advice I can give you. I could even call it 3-2, honestly. I could call it 3-2, Domi's way. But I think the actual call, if I don't call it 3-2, would be 2-1. But it's only like, calling it 3-2 makes it more like understandable of how close this was. And 2-1 makes it seem like Domi just ran away with it. And it's not like he just ran away with it, but like it really seems disparaging to call it 2-1. Because he just won the first and the third round, but there's a lot of nuance to why it's a 2-1 versus a 3-2 makes it a little bit more sense when people see it. To the homie that asked me I've not been in the comments, so the homie asked me to explain my judging. My judging is not like boxing. There aren't like 10-8 rounds and shit like that. My judging is every person can win a point in a round. So first round can go 1-1, second round can go 1-1, third round can go 1-1, and then it's a 3-3. That's a draw. Or it could be a 2-2, and that's a draw. But like, I don't do the whole nobody gets a point on the round unless you completely, like, you sky your man. So if you sky your man in a round and, like, I can't remember shit they was doing, that's your round. So that's where it's just like, yeah, I just got to call it that way. I got to call it that way.
What? A reload? second, wait.
Let's let Kyra.
Kyra.
Kyra, what was it? Was that a reload?
Alright, this was your setup. You should have knew he was going to come in and do that. Man said he wasn't supposed to jump like That is crazy to me. I ain't giving a reload for that. You are sick in your head. Hey. It was, hey, listen. Big up yourself. Big up both of you. I make some noise for TAPPED24.
Make some noise.
Please.
That
I would say though, it's a very enjoyable battle. It's very enjoyable. It shows great prospects from both people. I would like to see Tapped be pushed to actually write content that he's not going to rely on the handicap of the casual racism. Really, like, find his dark arts. Because if he can find that boy, that nigga, he going to be a fucking problem. And then Domi, he's shown the growth and progression I would love to see him as well. He's getting more on beat. His concepts are remaining strong. His flow is good. It's just now self-editing is what he needs because he needs to take out a couple of words that he's using one too many. And then from there, I think he can go sky high as well. But yeah, now this overall, it's a good battle. I'm actually happy I started with this one. So, hey, shout out to them, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon, or PayPal are in the description. And then also, go listen to my band's new album. It's called Kompromat Volume 1. It's available on Bandcamp right now. If you're on Patreon, it's the most recent post at the top. It's pinned. If you're on YouTube, the link to be able to listen to it on Bandcamp is in the description. Please tap in with the boy. Please. It's the best hip-hop album this summer. I don't care who's putting out hip-hop. They ain't fucking with my thing right now. Best hip-hop album, hands down. Press play on that bitch and tell me I'm wrong. All right, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.